Hello students, good morning you all. Today I am going to discuss law of inheritance for Parsis. First of all, we have to understand about the Indian Succession Act 1925. This Indian Succession Act 1925 broadly deals with two categories of succession, which is testamentary succession and intestate succession. When a person dies, we have to think two things. First, if person dies after making a valid will, then again we have to think about his religion. If persons belong to Hindu, Jain, Sikh, Buddhist, Christians or Parsi community, his will follow under the Indian Succession Act. If a person belongs to Muslim community, he has to follow the Shariat Act. When person dies without making a valid will, and if person belongs to Hindu, Jain, Sikh or Buddhist religion, then his property will distribute as per Hindu Succession Act. If person dies without making a valid will, or he is belong to Christian or Parsi community, his property will distribute as per the Indian Succession Act. And again, if person dies without making a valid will and he belongs to Muslim community, his property will distribute as per Muslim law or Shariat Act. For the purpose of Indian Succession Act, first we have to decide about domiciles, because movable property of the deceased person will be distributed as per the domicile of his resident. To constitute a domicile of a person, two main things are required. First, resident from a long time, and second, intention to make it home. It means if person residing at somewhere only because of occupational purpose, it does not constitute his domicile. Second thing we have to remember, there are two types of domicile. First, domicile of origin, and second, domicile by choice. To constitute domicile by origin, there are some points which should be remembered. First, if at the time of birth father is alive, the domicile of father will be domicile of child. If father is died before the birth of children, the domicile of father at the time of his death will be treated as domicile of the child. Domicile of illegitimate child in, is in the country in which his mother is domicile. The dependent person has the domicile of a person upon whom he or she is dependent. Minor, lunatics and married women are called as dependent person. All the major person has right to choose their own domicile, which is known as domicile by choice. Now the question is, what is intestate succession? As per section 13 of Indian Succession Act, a man considered to die intestate in respect of property when he has left no will. It means we have to remember some point. First, if no will is left by the person. Second, there is will but it was made for illegal purpose and hence it cannot be give any effect. Means if any person written a will that his property will be utilized for the purpose of prostitute, for the purpose of smuggling, so this type of will has no effect. Third, although a will is made, but in this will only the executor is appointed and there is no further direction to executor regarding distribution of property. In this case, also we can treat as no will. And last, will is made for only some part of property. Then okay, property for which no will is made treated as intestate property, and all this property will be treated as an intestate succession and have to distribute as per the regarding act. Now, succession in Parsis. So, first of all, we have to understand who is Parsi. The person or the community largely from province called Pars, and that's why they are known as Parsi. In Indian Parsis, all the person mostly belongs from Zoroastrian faith, and for this purpose in India, Zoroastrians and Parsis are same. Rules regarding succession in Parsis is discussed under section 50 to 56 of Indian Succession Act. As per section 50, this section 50 discuss about general rules for division of property in a Parsi who is died intestate. First rule is posthumous child is treated at par with one who born in the lifetime of deceased. Posthumous child is a child who is already existed in a womb of mother at the time of death of the person. Second, predeceased child is excluded from inheritance if he has not left a widow or widower, a child, or remoter issues, or widow of any lineal decease. Now we can understand this by given example. Firoz, who died intestate, left behind his widow Dara, his daughter Rati. He has also a predeceased son Sohra. This Sohra also left behind his widow Nargis, his son James, or his daughter Yasmin. Now, if all three persons die in a car accident, then the property of Firoz will be equally divided between his widow Dara and his daughter Rati. Third rule under section 50 is if any widow or widower marries again during the lifetime of intestate, he or she is excluded from inheritance of the intestate. We can continue the above mentioned example. If Firoz died intestate, left behind his widow Dara, his daughter Rati, and his predeceased son Sohra. Now, Nargis, the widow of Sohra, if married during the lifetime of Firoz, the property will divide only between two, Dara and Rati. Section 51 discuss about division of intestate property among widow, widower, children and parents. Rule 1 under section 51 is where Parsi died leaving behind his widow or widower and child, then they all will share equally the property. Like Firoz died intestate, leaving behind his widow Dara, his daughter Rati, and his son Sohrab. Now all three persons take equal share, 1/3 share of the Firoz property. Second, if Parsi died intestate, leaving children but no widow or widower, then all the children take equal share from the property of deceased, and there is no distinction of share between daughter and son. Third, when Parsi died intestate, leaving one or both parents in addition to children and widow or widower, the property of such Parsi shall be divided that parents or each parent shall receive half of the share of each child. Like Jahangir died intestate, leaving behind father, mother, widow, daughter, and son. Now, father and mother take one part of the property which is equal to 1:8, and all other person like widow, daughter, and son take two parts, means 1/4 part of the property. Section 52 already repealed. Section 53 lays down the rule in case of predeceased child has left lineal descendant but no widow or widower. Like Firoz died intestate, leaving behind Nargis, who is already died before his father, then his daughter Rati, and his son Saurabh. Now, if there is a widower of Nargis, take 1/3 share, daughter Rati take 1/3 share, and Saurabh son also take 1/3 share of the property. If remoter lineal descendant died before intestate, such remoter descendant inherit the descendant through whom he or she inheriting. Means, if Jahangir died intestate, leaving behind two daughters Rati and Nargis, son Saurabh, and predeceased son Dara. This predeceased son also left behind his son Cyril, who is grandson of Jahangir. Then this Cyril also take equal share of property like Rati, Nargis, and Saurabh. Section 54 discuss about division of property where intestate lives no lineal descendant but lives a widow or widower of any lineal descendant. In the if a intestate leave a widow or widower but no widow or widower of lineal descendant, then the widow or widower of the intestate take half of the shared property and all rest part will be divided in all other kinders. Kinders are the relatives like brother, sister, grandfather, etc. If the intestate leaves a widow or widower and also a widow or widower of any lineal descendant, his widow or her widower shall receive 1/3 of the said property, and other property will be divided in equal share of the other descendants. If the intestate leaves no widow or widower but one widow or widower of a lineal descendant, then such widow or widower of lineal descendant shall receive 1/3 of the property. Or if intestate leave no widow or widower but more than one widow or one widower of the lineal descendants, then 2/3 property will be divided among the widow or widower of the lineal descendant in a equal share. Like Firoz died intestate, leaving behind no widow of Firoz, but there are two other widows, Nargis and Rita, who is widow of son of Firoz and also leave behind kinder. Then 2/3 property of the Firoz will be divided between Nargis and Rita, and rest of the property will be divided between kinders. The residue after division of the property as per clause A, B and C, all other property will be divided in relative of the intestate in the order which is specified in part 1 of schedule 2 of the Indian Succession Act. Section 55 is about division of property where intestate leave neither any lineal descendants or widow or widower of any lineal descendant. In this condition, property will be divided in relatives. When there is no relatives as per section 55, then all the property where there is no relative entitled to succeed under any provisions of this chapter from section 50 to 55, when Parsi died intestate, the said property will be divided equally among those of intestate relatives who are nearest degree in kinders. Thank you.
અત્યારે મારે એમાં તો નેટ ચાલે ને મારે તો થશે ને અત્યારે